and it's just telling me preparing, and it's showing me the lines going through. All right, here we go. Hello, Yanni.
Hello.
Hey guys, it's Joette with Balloon Coach, and tonight we are testing out our Zoom and YouTube live together streaming and seeing how it's working. Hey Yanni, tell us who you are and where you're from.
Hello, everybody. My name is Yanni Kulalori. I'm the owner and operator of Sapphire Balloons and Events in New Jersey.
And how long have you been in the balloon business?
I've been working with balloons since 2018, but I just registered my business within these past 2 years. And I tell you, it's been a true blessing to have you as my coach and all that Mastermind offers because it feels like I'm not even new. It feels like I've been doing this for forever, having that help.
Oh, I love it. So, when you joined Balloon Boss Mastermind, do you remember what the first thing was that got you interested in being in Balloon Boss Mastermind?
Yeah. So I remember you were doing the summer tour, and when I went to go to one of the local shops that was near me, I went and I sat around and everybody was talking and I was like, this is cool. I think I need balloon friends in my life, people who I can actually talk to about this balloon stuff. So I was like, I joined that day because I was like, why not? Why not have help at your disposal, especially if you're new, and you just want to learn and you want to have that good foundation. I said, from what I can understand and from what I'm hearing, the other members were explaining that it was totally going to be worth it, especially since at the price point, what you get, there's no commitment. So I said, let me try it out and see. And from then on, I was just like, okay, we're in 2 feet. Let's go.
Well, and I think that's the number one thing is so many times when we look at something where it's a monthly subscription, a lot of people think that with Balloon Boss Mastermind, they're committing to a year. And I'm like, there is no contract. You
Right.
pay, you get your 30 days, and if you love it, stay. If you don't, just go into your member area and say cancel. Because I understand with budgets, sometimes things come up and people may need to take a break, or it might not be the right fit for them right then because they're too busy to listen to the trainings. But I always tell people if you just take the information in Mastermind and apply one thing, you are going to recoup that money. Do you agree with that, or am I overselling that?
Absolutely. Nope, absolutely. There's catalogs, there's templates, there's scripts, there's tutorials, there's recipes. Like there's so much in there. It will literally blow your mind. So you can't lose. Even if you sell one column at $97 just for that 1 month, you will make it back 10 trillion fold.
I love it. Well, you mentioned that we met when we went on my tour. And so, for those that I haven't met yet, I'm Joette with ballooncoach.com. I live in Lakeland, Florida. I've been in the balloon industry full time since 2003 as my income. And from 2003 to 2015, I operated Party People Celebration Company. And in 2015, I sold that to Jonathan Gerber, which many people know because he's been on the Batalic Tour. He is an instructor for me at Balloon Boss Summit. He has some other online trainings that he offers also. And so he bought my company, and I worked with him as his marketing manager for several years to be the face of the company still. And I got to go from being a home based business working by myself with a few part time helpers as needed to being able to be a part of a team for over a $500,000 company because he had bought several different balloon businesses. And it was really exciting to go from working on my own to be a part of a team and have the party crashers at night, not having to be the one that went and did those midnight 1 o'clock takedowns and everything magically just comes back to the warehouse. But it was really fun for me to make that adjustment in 2015 to help other balloon professionals grow their companies. So now it's been 9 years because we're recording this September of 2024. So 9 years ago, I started my very first online training. And this was before the balloon industry knew anything about Zoom. I don't even think it was around there. There's been like three different platforms I've used over the years. And all people knew back there 9 years ago was phone conferencing. So you'd actually pick up the phone and you would be on with a bunch of people. And so it was really funny now that technology, and also with us going through the whole COVID thing, everybody knows how to Zoom. Like that's just an everyday thing. Like everybody knows five different ways to be online and have conferences. And we did not have that 10 years ago. And the other thing that was funny is like if you go back and watch our replays from 9 years ago, they didn't even capture the video of the person talking. Like, so you just
Boy.
kind of like sometimes heard them, or sometimes you didn't see the screen share. Like, it was really funny when you go back that like the videos were different back then. But what I wanted to say is when we met, I could just tell you had that energy that like I am going to do what I have to do to make my balloon business successful. And not only did you hang out with your friends there in the area and build some great partnerships, but you also decided to then join us in Orlando, right?
Yes, at my first summit last year. Oh, it was such an experience. I can't even I still and it's almost time to go again, and I still am trying to find words for the last time, which was my first time last year. Um, just from going to the summer tour and meeting Stephanie, literally driving down with her to Summit, then meeting more people from my area, and now being able to even serve them. It's just been the whole thing has just been so cool. Everything that I've learned, like just the information, the just the book itself, all the recipes and the knowledge, things that I was like, oh, at the time you're sitting there and you're looking at it, it's like, this is a lot of information and I don't even know if I'll ever use it. Literally today, I opened the page and grabbed something out of it for somebody who was in Mastermind, was like, hey, I can't find this thing. Oh, yeah, I know exactly what page that's on, and was able to pull it up in minutes. So it's just incredible the knowledge that you get, the collaboration. Um, yeah, it's unexplainable.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to see if I can get this to work or not. We're going to attempt to share the screen and be able to show a little bit of the website and see what happens. So again, guys, I'm working on learning this new tech within working on live on YouTube via Zoom. So for my folks who are watching us live, if you can let me know if you can actually see the screen of, yay, I think you can see the screen of ballooncoach.com. So for anybody who's new, like I said, I've been around in the industry for over 2 decades and I'm here to be your partner in success. But ballooncoach.com is not about me, it's about the community that I've built. I invested in training from the very get-go. So when you look at getting started here, you click on the button here to find out more about Balloon Boss Mastermind and what's in it. It talks to you about the marketing training, the quote to cash. So if you ever have people ghost you, like you send them a quote and you don't hear back, Yanni, I know we've talked about that before, right? Um,
Yep.
Quote to cash is going to help you have some things to look at your current system to see if you can change it up or not. We have our ongoing group coaching, so you can ask for questions, and pretty much 24/7, it seems like somebody is awake and answering questions, but I do my best to be in there within 24 hours. That's my goal. And so within the member area, we talk about how to build the balloons, how to market them, and how to sell them. So you can go into the business management section if you're looking at trying to get a virtual assistant, if you're trying to hire your first employee, we talk about taking those business steps. Or if you're a person that's just working by yourself, we have the marketing and retail where we're talking about here's how you get out in front of people. So what happens is after you go on and you actually buy your Balloon Coach membership, you then have access into the member content, and you simply click the member content button and you're able to open it up and ask for what you need. So I always like to share this tip. We just had a class celebrating 9 years of online training, and we did a class with Carolyn Heyman, who is known for doing amazing classes on balloon costumes. So if you type in the word balloon costume, what will come up is it'll take you to where that class was at. And then you're able to push the button that says click here to access and go into that class. Now, we literally just got off that session, so the notes are there, but the video isn't yet, but it will be up within 3 to 5 days max. But it allows you to download the notes first and then take the training. And let's say, oh, you know what, Joette, I actually had somebody just ask me about doing a parade for them. So you can type in the word parade, and then with that, it is going to show you all of the trainings that we've done on parades. So one of them is how to cover the parade pole frames. Other ones is how to make the letters, how to make the parade poles for the floats. And then we even have a catalog that is how to sell the parade decor. So I'm going to push on the one that's for parade decor. And Yanni will be able to chat on this a little bit too, because she's one of what we call our Canva experts. And we were talking about how in Mastermind we collaborate and help each other out. You simply go in and click Edit Template, and now you can use these images as your own, or you can put images that you have in the area. So Yanni, how have you used some of the editable templates from Canva and Mastermind to help you with your business?
Well, first, just a quick tip. When you do this, make sure y'all save it in your folders because there's so much to download. It will get lost. I promise. So make sure you keep yourself organized from the gate because there's a lot of good stuff in there. So a lot of what I use is these catalogs. I'll take bits and pieces and I'll kind of make my own catalog to show to potential clients, and I'll put my pricing in there. So that's mainly how I use the downloads. I'll take some notes, I'll put them all into one document. And even during the live, I'll go in on Canva and I'll type extra notes, just things people say or different ideas. When people say, oh, yeah, you can, if you changed it to this size, then it could be this other thing. So, I'll just go into the little notes there. You'll see on the bottom left hand side, it says notes. You can just go in there, type a few things out, make some extra notations of things that you want to remember, and then you'll always have it because Canva kind of saves like in a cloud. So that's one of the cool things about having the access. Now I know some of the older stuff is like in PowerPoint, and I still like to download those too because there's some good stuff with the old notes too. But a lot of the new stuff, so you want to get Canva Pro. Sign up for Canva Pro because that's going to help you to create some awesome ads as well. So I like to create my Instagram ads, not ads, but like posts and things like that, just to share on all my social medias. Even on social media, you know how you have your little photo with the what is it called? I don't even know what
Profile?
it's called. Yeah,
The
your little
profile?
profile circle picture with whatever you want to add on there. You can do all that in here using a lot of these little elements that you can get from the Balloon Boss Mastermind.
Oh, I love it. So one of the things that I'm just showing you guys is this was the catalog we had from parades. This ending slide was actually from one of our Balloon Boss Summit events several years ago where Carolyn Heyman taught linking costumes. We've got Tommy and Scott from Balloons by Tommy posing in the designs, which was super, super fun. And then we had the leprechaun costumes. And so some of these images that I've had from past summits, I then released to our mastermind members to use in these different seasonal promotions. So it's one of those great things that I have so many photos over the last 20 years that from time to time, as people need things, I'm going to pull those out and let you use what you need to help you market your business. So the last thing that I wanted to just show people in the Balloon Boss Mastermind area is that we meet on a weekly basis. And it's so you can stay connected and get your questions answered. So when you go to ballooncoach.com and you log into your member area, you click on member content, the first thing that you'll end up seeing is our Thrive Guide. And our Thrive Guide is the thing that helps you set goals. Yanni actually helped me rework how it looks so it's easier for people to use. And then Underneath it lets you know we meet the first Monday of each month for our Thrive Guide and to set our goals. We meet the second Tuesday of the month for show and tell, which sometimes is like this month where we had a guest speaker, Carolyn, show us about how to make balloon costumes. Other times, members share tips and tricks on using Canva or how to put outdoor weights together. So we do a mix of business and balloons. And then the third Monday of each month, I do an orientation to help make sure everybody knows how to find what they need in our member area. So our new members get in, our old members get in. Our third Thursday of the month, we do a marketing and shop talk, which is how to get out in front of your customers, whether you have a retail store or that you are home based or a warehouse. What are you doing to be proactive rather than reactive in your marketing? And everybody shares what's working for them. We share resources. We talk about computer stuff. We have the marketing calendar. And again, it's helping everybody work smarter and not harder. And then our fourth Tuesday of the month, we get together and we talk about a hot topic, from search engine optimization to should I have a website to how do I hire my first person, help I don't know how to use a spreadsheet or understand the information that is on my QuickBooks Online, and we have somebody come in who's an expert in that. So I'm going to show you guys that you click on the calendar and you're able to then click on the link that you want to join the live, or you can go back to a past one and find the replay. Yanni, which is one of your favorite sessions to be on during the month?
Oh, show and tell for sure. I mean,
Okay.
it's I say show and tell, but then like I also love shop talk because it's like we cut the camera off, we just hang out, we talk shop, and people are like, okay, I'm dealing with this thing, or I had this client and I'm not really sure what to do about this, or sometimes it's design things, sometimes it's business things. It's just a little bit of everything. So, yeah, I like show and tell, but I also like shop talk.
Oh, I love it. And the thing is no matter what live you get on, at the end, we are going to turn off the recording and just talk. And that's where some of the best conversations come from, is being able to just be ourselves and say, hey, this is an issue. And somebody else on that call has had the issue before and is going to help you solve that problem. Or if for some reason, no, we all can just brainstorm and like, hey, this is how I would handle that problem. And that way you're not just learning from one person, but you're learning from the collective. And that's why it's called Mastermind. Is together we're stronger, together we're smarter, because we're being able to take all of the different points of views and experiences. And we have people in Mastermind from never tied a balloon before to, I honestly have a member who he is second generation, has been in the industry 50 years. And we have people that are celebrating their 40th year in business, their 30th year in business. I have some that were instructors of mine when I first started 20 years ago, and now they're in Mastermind. And the other day they even said that they love their Mastermind family. They look forward to being on those lives. And they've been in the industry for a very long time, but it's being a part of that support system to help each other out, because many people in the balloon industry are solo entrepreneurs or family-based businesses. And so it's nice to have that other team on your side when you're working on those things by yourself. So the bottom thing I want to do today is just invite you that if you've been struggling in your business, if you feel alone and you want to be a part of a community that really helps each other out, go to ballooncoach.com, click on Mastermind, and join us today. I'm going to stop my share if I can. There we go. And say, Yanni, thank you so much for being on live today and kind of giving us a perspective from a member's point of view. Is there any last closing words you'd like to share?
Yeah, if you are new and you don't know where to start, I would start here, because if you're new, you don't really have photos yet. You still have some questions, and sometimes it's hard to find what you need on YouTube. This is the place to go, because you could just ask your question and get it answered usually within an hour. So I would say start with Mastermind. If you don't like it, just say, okay, no, thank you, for the next month. There's no harm, no foul, and you could definitely grow faster than you think starting with Mastermind.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Yanni. I appreciate that. And guys, if you have other questions, on the front of ballooncoach.com, there is a box that you can fill out to schedule a 10-minute free consultation with me. We do it on Zoom so I can see your social media presence and what you're currently doing. You can let me know what your current roadblocks are. And if my training program is not the right fit for you, I know other training programs throughout the world that you can dive into. And so I'm honest with people. I don't want you to spend your money with me if I'm not the right fit. We all have different personalities, we all have different experiences. And so I will send you to the other mentors in the industry that can help you out if we're not the right place for you. And if you are, then come hang out with us for a month, be on our lives, find out what it's like to be a part of a supportive community. And even if you just come to one training a month live or in the replay, and take action on what you learned, that's where you're going to see the growth, where you're either going to increase your profits, increase your clients, or increase your confidence in being a balloon business owner. My goal is to help you take action so that you can build your thriving balloon business. And I've been doing this now for 9 years. I've had so many success stories, yay, that it's so exciting to hear people reach their goals because they start writing things down, staying focused and breaking it down into achievable action steps so that they can do their first $10,000 month or their first $500 sale or their first $10,000 year. It doesn't matter where you are on the spectrum if you want to make an extra $5,000 a year or if you're wanting to build a business to be your family's income. All those things are possible with balloons when you put in the work. So if you have other questions, email me, joette@ballooncoach.com, or sign up on my website to have a 10-minute consultation. We are going to be putting more things here on my YouTube channel for you to hear from other people and help you know what's going on in the industry. I look forward to being your partner in success. Have a great day.